Oh, particularly, well, the answer to your first question is yes, we definitely have a conversation in our organization, particularly when it comes to the legal team supporting the HR team. And that's not just in the United States, that's in every country in which we operate, not just here in the Americas, but I also have the privilege of serving as the chair of our global legal services practice group. And it's true of every country in which we operate around the world. And I'm of the opinion that of the top 5 issues of a broad nature that are on the minds of HR professionals and lawyers that support HR professionals, privacy is surely among those top 5. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's one people continue to struggle with, particularly because you have jurisdictions around the world that are very different in their approach. And even if you just look at our own country, I mean, if you're in Europe, sure, you've got separate countries. You have the EU. Here we've got 50 different states within one country, all of whom address privacy very differently. And some of whom aren't even ready to begin to address it at all because it's so daunting. But, you know, like anything else, the guiding principles that I have been following with regard to advising our folks on privacy issues have a common theme. It's an acronym, ACO. The A stands for advise. Advise the business on the core elements of what they need to be aware of when it comes to what I'll call people privacy, data involving people. Totally different when it comes to data involving entities, right? The C is consent. Just make sure you have full disclosure with regard to how you're going to capture the data, what you're going to use it for, and make sure you have a meaningful way of capturing that consent. And of course, even if somebody has consented to you capturing that data on them, give them an opt-out opportunity. Now, those are 3 very, very general, Debbie, but in particular, it comes out of some research that my team recently did in about 40 different countries around the world, supporting our HR team, particularly with regard to very sensitive information from employees. And that's kind of the theme that we have found around the world.